Okay, good evening, USA, Canada, worldwide, Long Island, aka Strong Island, plus the five spots of Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, and Queens. This is G Money Stacks, aka the Gregonator, misunderstood lonely nomad, creator, YouTuber, host with the most, independent podcaster, unstoppable independent podcaster to be exact, and alongside with rookie podcaster of Queens, New York, host with the most. And you're rocking with the 173rd episode of Off the Meat Rack Chainz New York podcast. I do apologize for not recording yesterday. I was very tired from a long day at work, so I decided to actually record today so I could have something to post for tomorrow. So, live and direct from StreamYard, YouTube, and alongside with the Instagram live feed where you have the podcast show page on Instagram. Make sure you tap that notification for more details on when each episode is going to be dropping, and a reminder that the same schedule of the audio episodes will be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. All right, so you don't have to worry about a thing. Now, if you're new to YouTube universe and you miss any previous episodes, new or previous, don't worry, I got your back. All you need to do is go ahead to the YouTube channel G Money Stacks 555, where you see all the New York episodes on there, the new and previous episodes. Tap that noni bell so you can be reminded when the show goes in the air via live stream and the time scheduled to do the live stream recording. Leave a like and a comment along with the episodes, and make sure you stay tuned for more video content, upcoming episodes, and previous latest episodes. And I will gladly guide you to the audio streaming platforms on the go where you can actually listen and stream these episodes. So make sure you catch up on these episodes that's dropping. All right. Now, a little quick mental health check-in real quick. All right. Now listen. No, excuse me. Hold on. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, mental health check-in. All right. Now, as far as how I'm feeling mentally, physically, and spiritually, you ask. Mentally, I am trying to get a little better, despite some people pressuring me to make a TikTok, which I'm not really into and stuff. I'm not really into that stuff because for myself, I want to make sure that 3 of my podcasts is basically authentic, and of course, don't shred my dignity to jump off the MTV building or bridge for fame and fortune and buzz and all that other stuff, because those things don't last. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it 100, man, because here's the thing, and I've been thinking about this since episode 70, and I kind of feel the need to actually address this. I mean, look, it's all well and good intentions, but that doesn't mean that doesn't mean TikTok is for me. And besides, society fucking blows, man. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about society is that they tend to twist things around in terms of the things that you say or whatever, and that's why I don't want to be on mainstream TV or mainstream media, if you will, because they tend to, it's not even so much about being intrusive. It's more like, they tend to twist the narrative on things. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, I just wanted to address this because number one, man, like I keep telling the same people, or not really the same people, but I keep telling certain individuals that I'm not creating a TikTok, man. I'm sorry, but I'm not a cloud chaser. How many times do I have to say this, man? I am not a fucking cloud chaser. It doesn't matter how many doesn't matter how many people or whatever try to come to me or try to holler at me or whatever case scenario may be. I can't necessarily say I want to actually do this because um and I'm not really one of those people who is quick for fame, and I'm not really one of those individuals who is quick for clout. That's the Migos job, man. Okay, I'm just saying though, man. That's leave that to the fucking Migos, man. I'm not all right. So physically, I got some rest from yesterday from work. Long day at work yesterday. So so yeah, and spiritually, I'm getting better day by day. So that's gonna do it for mental health check-in. So without further ado, let's cut to the chase into some um transit metropolitan New York news. All right. And this has to do with Staten Island Ferry. Listen to this. All right. Um the day cut the no, excuse me. The city cut Staten Island ferry service to just once an hour through at least Thursday morning amid a mass worker no-show Wednesday, Mayor Eric Adams said. Damn. A significant share of our Staten Island Ferry workforce did not report to work today. As a result, Staten Island Ferry service will run hourly from 3 p.m. today until at least 5 a.m. tomorrow. Mayor Adams said in a statement, we hope Staten Island Ferry service will return to regular operations with 15-minute service beginning at 5 a.m. tomorrow. The big orange boats will leave St. George Terminal on Staten Island on the hour and Whitehall in Lower Manhattan. Yeah, Lower Manhattan on the half an hour, excuse me, according to City Hall. His owner strongly encouraged New Yorkers and visitors to use other modes of transportation, especially if they are making non-essential trips. The city waived fares on its NYC ferry system for trips to and from the borough, running roughly every 15 minutes between Battery Park City and St. George starting at 3:30 p.m. through the end of its schedule at 10 p.m. and resuming again at 6:30 a.m. Thursday. MTA's New York City Transit Up Express bus to Staten Island on the Sim 1, Sim 1C, the Sim 3, Sim 3C, and the Sim 4, Sim 4C, and added staff to direct riders to alternative routes. Transit officials also recommended commuters to take the R train to 86th Street in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, New York, and catch a connecting bus to Staten Island, such as the S79, SBS, S53, or S93. The agency suspended limited service on all its Staten Island local bus routes except for the S93 and S89. We recognize the fluid nature of the situation, and the MTA is doing what it can to assist commuters who might otherwise become stranded due to reduced ferry options, said NYCT Chief Operating Officer Craig um, Cipriano. Mayor Adams appeared to cast blame for the disruptive event on a dispute with the union representing ferry workers and a larger shortage of nautical staff across the country. Amidst a national marine workers shortage and ongoing labor challenges, we have already been making regular adjustments to Staten Island Ferry service. Now, with this event, we are saying to the workers who did not come in today, if you are not sick, New Yorkers need you to come to work, Adams said. We will continue to engage with these ferry workers union to reach a voluntary pattern conforming agreement in the same way that we have done with virtually all other city unions for these rounds of bargaining, the mayor added. There have been ongoing service reductions of the iconic ferry schedule in recent weeks, which the Department of Transportation initially chalked up to on the rise of the COVID-19 infections among workers. But labor leaders with the Marine Engineers Beneficial Association, the union representing the ferry's workers, disputed those claims, saying the outages were due to the boats being chronically shorthanded because the city has not raised members' wages since the Mayor Bloomberg administration 2010 amid choppy contract negotiations, making it harder to attract new employees. Today's work shortage on the Staten Island Ferry is completely due to severely overworked and understaffed crews, said MEBA's secretary and treasurer Roland Rexa in a statement Wednesday evening. The labor leader added that MEBA officials were not aware of and would not endorse deliberate disruptions by its members, but he called on the mayor to offer a fair contract. Um, the union has no knowledge of any deliberate disruptions of service, nor would we endorse any action to slow down this essential service for our beloved Staten Islanders, Rexa said. The only thing sick is OLR's Office of Labor Relations refusal to offer a contract that reflects the highly skilled and essential work of the ferry officers and mariners. Well, I don't know, man. I mean, this is a tough one. This is definitely a tough one, folks, and I'm not really, and I can't blame them. You know what I'm saying? I can't blame them. I mean, that's just all I'm gonna say for now. Um. Anyway, man, I want to. Anyway, man. So, now we're gonna go on to. Hang on a second here. Hang on a second here. All right. How about we go on to our next topic real quick, so I can get it out the way. This is all right. So, um, all right. So we need to talk about the slashing and stabbing and stuff in the Bronx. So here is chatting on the jazz right here, man. All right. This is unfortunate, folks, and we hear about these stabbings and slashings all the time, right? I mean, this may not be new, but hey, it's just crazy, you know what I mean? So we're gonna actually get into that right off the back. So let's get into it. So let's see. Um Okay. Hang on 1 second. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So this is from last month. No, this is from 2 months ago. I'm sorry. Um, so this is some unfortunate stuff that's going on, man. So a stranger slashed a teen with a box cutter and robbed her on a Bronx train Thursday afternoon, cops said. The 19-year-old victim was on a number 6 train at the Parkchester station around 12:15 p.m. when a man approached her and demanded, "Give me your watch and phone. Stay on the train," authorities said. He then slashed her on the arm and chin and snatched her phone and necklace, police said. The victim was treated on scene by EMS. Cops said the suspect, who cops say wore a black hoodie, white mask, and black pants, ran off after the attack and was still being sought about an hour later. That's crazy, man. This is the man, this is the craziest shit that I've been hearing for far too damn long, and I'm not gonna waste my time on how I feel about this. I already said what I had to say about these slashings and stabbings and shit, man. So unlike this next story that happened in Queens, um, so we got another incident in the borough of Queens, and let's see. Give me 1 second. Stay with me. Oh my gosh. All right, so this is according to Pix 11, the Pix 11 website. So, Auburn, Queens, which is where it took place, a teen was wounded in a shooting um, aboard a subway train Wednesday night in Auburn, according to authorities. The victim, aged 18, was riding the southbound A train around 9:30 p.m. when he became embroiled in an argument with another passenger near the Beach 67th Street stop, police said. As the dispute escalated, the shooter pulled out a gun and fired multiple shots, striking the victim in the leg, officials said. The assailant then fled the train into the Beach 67th Street station. The victim was taken to an area hospital where he was listed in what police described as stable condition. Authorities had not announced an arrest or provided a detailed description of the shooter as of Thursday morning. This is crazy, man. This is very crazy. I'm like, listen, and you wonder why it's very hard for people to hang out sometimes, man, with all these stupid ass incidents, man. So submit tips to police by calling Crime Stoppers at 1-800-577-TIPS, which is 8477. Or okay, visiting Crime Stoppers. You can visit the website by visiting Crime Stoppers .nypdonline.org, downloading the NYPD Crime Stoppers mobile app, or texting 274637, which is crimes. Then entering tip 577. Spanish speaking callers are asked to dial 1-888-857 PISTA, which is 74782. Oh my gosh, man. I don't know how this is crazy. Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. Wait. Wait, there's more in Queens? Hang on 1 second. 1 second. Wait, there's more in Queens? Wait, wait a minute here. Wait a minute here. So, damn. Oh man. Okay. Another incident in Queens. Oh boy. Richmond Hill, Queens, New York. A 67-year-old woman was struck by a car early Sunday morning while checking on people involved in a car accident near her Queens home, police said. The Good Samaritan had left her home to check on the crash in front of 120, 125-11 103rd Avenue in Richmond Hill at around 12:20 a.m., officials said. While she was in the street helping the people involved in the accident, a 22-year-old man hit her with his car, police said. The woman was rushed to the hospital in critical condition, police said. The driver remained at the scene and is not expected to face criminal charges, officials said. The investigation is still ongoing. Yeah, let me if there's any new updates, I'll give it to y'all on this podcast. So I don't want to waste my time on this shit. So let me just go to another topic real quick though, man. And I'm not trying to make this a sad episode, folks. I'm really not. So um speaking of sad, um speaking of sad, Trina's niece passed away, man, which is crazy. Um, and this was and this is according to the TMZ website here. Um, so Trina's family is reeling after the devastating loss of her niece, who was shot and killed in Miami. TMZ has learned. Sources close to Trina confirmed with TMZ that her niece, who the rapper and endearingly referred to as Baby Sugar, was killed Tuesday night, telling us she was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Law enforcement sources say it appears the teen was visiting the area. They they are still investigating the circumstances surrounding the shooting to determine if the attack was random or targeted. Sugar and two other women sustained gunshot wounds during the incident. The condition of the other two, is not currently known. Yeah, a rep for Trina tells TMZ, "We kindly ask that everyone please respect the privacy of Trina and her family at this devastating time." And Baby Sugar, whose real name was Tony Chester, was only 17. Rest in power. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Another Trina story is she did an interview with Drink Champs. All right. So, according to the Hip Hop DX website, there's a sense, of course, in Miami, Florida, of course, where it takes place, there's a sense things could turn ugly if Trina was to ever come face to face with fellow female artist Kaya. The two have a contentious history stretching back years, and the "my neck, my back, like it" rapper often makes Trina the focal point of her YouTube show Gag Order. What? Really? All right. While Kaya has been relatively quiet on the subject as of late, Trina was recently asked about Kaya challenging her to a battle while speaking to Drink Champs. Although she didn't say Kaya's name, it was obvious who she was addressing. That's not the first time she says something to or about me, Trina said around 43-minute mark. It's not about that. Like I said, I would battle anybody. It is what it is. I have records. I get on stage and do what I do. And if you another female artist, I'm ready. But when it comes to this particular person, the level of disrespect is beyond. I don't know you. If I don't know you, I'm not entertaining or feeding into you. That's just me. Now it's two sides of me. It's this side that's this polished side, but then I'm from Liberty City, Miami, Florida. That's the real part. Yes. Treated and suggested she knows how to throw down if it came to that. She continued for me. I just feel like I learned a lot of stuff in this game. I didn't come up off the internet. I'm like in the real world, real streets. So when I came up, it's more so about like you really see me with the female artists in the game. I'm always saluting them, showing them love. Whatever you do, do your thing. I like you. I support you. If I don't like you, I don't have to support you. Um yeah, I could agree. She later added, I'm from the streets and when I see you, it's on sight. That's vibing. So I'm not going to be doing any of that shit. It's not even really a beef. I don't have beef with you, sweetheart. The rival between Trina and Kaya was reunited in May 2020 when Kaya said she roasted Trina in an Instagram live battle when asked about the claim during an interview with Miami radio station 99 James. Trina proceeded to drag Kaya, saying, I'm a queen. This is called royalty over here. I'm not stepping off my throne to address no bum. No chicks that are beneath me and nobody that hasn't worked as hard as I worked for anything. Um, from there, from there, Kai fired back online and made some wild allegations about Trina, accusing her of having HIV. Wait, what? Damn, shots is fired. And I think that's pretty low on Kai's part, man. I know you are still mourning the death of your man and you are still grieving, so I'm going to let you have your little burst of confusion and let you slide when you act like you know a bitch. She said at the time, you ain't gonna address a bitch. You gonna sit up here and talk about a bitch for 30 goddamn minutes. Bitch, you know you don't want none of me. She added, you pawned all your diamonds a long time ago. You a hoe. You don't own anything but HIV and the HIV medications cause that's the only thing you ever had is dick and diseases up your ass, bitch. Damn. Wow. 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 All right, here's what I'm gonna say about this though, man. I remember I had to clear some things up with a certain individual who said some horrible shit about me. And I didn't appreciate that shit though, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's just and for somebody to actually go with the narrative of a misunderstanding, I didn't like that at all. And that's why it's not for me, it's not even so much about burning bridges. It's not even about burning bridges. It's more like you're more like You cutting them off. You cutting people off. That's what I did. I cut people off, and that's the same way. That's the same way. Trina did with Kaya. She's more. You, she listen, listen. There's no way you're gonna. There's no way Kaya's gonna battle Trina. Okay, there's no way because Trina got more hits than Kaya. She a one hit wonder. Let's just put it out there, man. Like for real, man. Like, like for real though, man. I'm for real, man. This is so fucking laughable with Kaya. She took it way too far below the belt, man. And something. Trina has a successful career. She has a successful career more than Kaya, man. Kaya, in this case, only had one single. She don't have no other singles. That's why her fucking shit was like down the damn toilet. No wonder Kaya's fucking ass is butt hurt. Yo. Oh man. Oh my gosh, man. Speaking of somebody's ass being hurt, man, let me give a shout out to the people that came into the live stream, man. Hey, shout outs to my homeboy Jay Money on here. He just came in. And of course, shout outs to the people from Let's Make Sense of It podcast. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. I see y'all. All right, so let's get into another sad situation, but this is not tragic though. This is regarding Travis Scott. Oh man. Okay. Now we getting somewhere. Oh man. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's what's happening here, man. A spokesperson for the Rolling Loud Music Festival is denying reports that Travis Scott was banned from the event. According to Rolling Stone, a spokesperson said, "We reached out to Travis to headline Rolling Loud, but it couldn't work in such a short time. This had nothing to do with any restrictions from the hosting venue, Hard Rock Stadium." Billboard confirmed with Scott's reps that Rolling Loud contacted the rapper. Billboard reports festival co-founder Tariq Sharif posted the venue won't allow Travis because of Astroworld deaths. The Instagram post has now been deleted. Oh boy. Damn. Um In November 2021, Travis Scott's annual Astroworld Festival tragically ended in the death of 10 people. The rapper is still in an ongoing case and has been accused of violating a gag order. BET.com reported attorneys for some of the victims alleged that an effort to influence potential jurors could be happening behind closed doors. Of course, questions about Scott performing at the festival arose after Kanye West pulled out earlier this week. He has been replaced with Kid Cudi. Okay, look, man, what do you like? Seriously, like, what do you expect Travis Scott to do, man? Hide in his crib and shit? The man has a lot of money to actually bake. He has a kid. He has a kid with fucking Kylie Jenner, right? Why do you? It's like, seriously, y'all trying to pull all these fucking lawsuits for a quick payday, man. Like, seriously, y'all need to get your fucking life together, man. Seriously. I'm just saying, man. Oh man. Yeah. Hey, yo, speaking of getting your life, man. Um, let's talk Succession. Let's talk Succession real quick. Um, all right, the TV show Succession, which is obviously on HBO, of course. Um, According to Variety, the third season of HBO's ultra buzzy dramedy Succession has cleaned up on Emmy nomination day. The series picked up 25 nods, including the best drama series during the announcement on Tuesday. That makes it the most nominated show of the year. Other nominees include Brian Cox and Jeremy Strong in the Best Actor in a Drama Series category, J. Smith Cameron and Sarah Snook in the Best Supporting Actress in a Drama, and Nicholas Braun, um, Kieran Culkin, no relations to fucking Macaulay Culkin, folks. I know what you mean. I know what you're thinking. And Matthew McFadden. Oh shit. Matthew McFadden. Oh boy. Um, yeah, Matthew McFadden. In Best Supporting Actor in a Drama Series. In total, the show received 14 Emmy nominations in the acting categories. That breaks the record for the most Emmy acting nominations for a drama series in a single year, with the previous record being 12 for The West Wing. It also breaks the record for most acting nominations for any series in a single year, with the miniseries Roots previously holding the record with 13. The show was nominated for 5 Emmys in its first season and a whopping 18 in its second. This season, HBO submitted 38 entries for the series. The show has won a litany of top awards in the past, including the Golden Globe for Best Drama Television Series, the Emmy for Drama Series, and the BAFTA for International Program. Additionally, stars Brian Cox and Jeremy Strong have been awarded the Golden Globe for Best Actor in a Television Series, with Strong also winning the Emmy for Lead Actor in a Drama Series. For its third season, Succession has already won the SAG Award and for Assemble Cast, the the Producers Guild Award for Drama Series, two Writers Guild Awards, including Drama Series, and the Directors Guild Award for Drama Directing. In June, it was confirmed that production had begun on the show's fourth season. The official synopsis for season 4 reads: in the 10 episode season 4, the sale of media conglomerate Waystar Royco to tech visionary Lucas Matson moves ever closer. The prospect of this seismic sale provokes um, exist, existential angst and familial division among the Roys as they anticipate what their lives will look like once the deal is completed. A power struggle ensues as the family weighs up a future where their cultural and political weight is severely curtailed. All right, all right, let's make some noise for Succession and the amount of nominations and the amount of wins that they got, man, for real. All right, up next, we need to talk about the whole. Hold on a second, man. Hold on a minute. We need to talk about Hang on a minute here. Hold on. Let's talk about the 13 best hip hop songs this week. Um. All right. Week in and week out, there are plenty of brand new rap songs, no matter the time of year. It can be really difficult to stay aware of what's out and also what's hot. So Double XL decided to make things much easier for you. Instead of sorting out nearly everything that released this week, we've narrowed it down to strictly the best of the week, saving you plenty of time. Expect to see selections from the established stars, the next wave of and the up and comers, and everyone else in between. If your song is fire though, to beat the competition, it'll take one of the weekly spots. You can trust us on this one. Follow our lead, and you'll never get laughed off the aux cord again. Your friends will finally trust you with playlists. It'll be wonderful. In addition to that, you can check back every week for the latest and greatest tracks. You'll always have somewhere to turn. Um, somewhere to turn to, somewhere to turn to each week. Being sure to find some songs you'll dig. Enjoy this week's list featuring new songs from Quavo and Takeoff. Of course, Us versus Them featuring Gucci Mane, Wiz Khalifa, High Maintenance, ESTG Blood, and more. Of course, see you next week. Yeah, starting with Wiz Khalifa, whose album recently just came out. High Maintenance. You got High Maintenance. ESTG Blood. Quavo and Takeoff featuring Gucci Mane, Us versus Them. Speak My Peace. Blue Bucks. Blue Bucks Clan. Oh man. CEO Trail featuring Enchanting Send My Bitch. Damn. Oh shit. Oh man, Taco Shells by Maxo Cream. What kind of names? I'm sorry, man. But these names is so funny, man. I'm sorry. Um Lil Zay Osama featuring Lil Durk. Fought My Cousin Part 2. Oh man. Show you right. Akeem Ali. Damn, Bankroll Freddy featuring Big Moochie Grape and Kenny Mooney. Um, Obviously, I always say Slamdemic, but the song is called Pandemic Boys. But let's call it the Slamdemic Boys, but whatever. Anyway, Dusty Locane. Oh shit. Rolling and Controlling Part 3, been rolling. And Doughboy, Pep in My Step. And let's see what else. Hold on. All right. Wait a minute here. That is not where I was. Sorry about that. Where was I? Where was I? Oh yeah. Yeah, this is where I was right here, man. Okay, Doughboy, Pep in My Step. 3 a.m. in Miami, K Camp. You got Hot Boy, Tables Turn. And yeah, that's 13 songs that you can listen to on every streaming platform and on their YouTube channel page. And then we have 50 hip hop albums with no weak songs. Okay, let's take a look at this, man. Let's take a look at this. Um, damn, son. So long before the streaming era made playlist king, the crowning attribute of a great album was no skips, the ability to play a project in its entirety without interruption. It's an elusive feat, particularly in hip hop, and even more so in a time when beefing up a track list can reap greater payouts for its creator. Yet every now and then a rapper will drop a truly solid project um that you can just ride out to. It's refreshing when you hear these projects that are stacked from front to back. There's something about not mashing the next track button and letting a project play. No need to take your phone um our no need to take your phone out is what they were trying to say. Out of your pocket. Yeah. Yeah, out of your pocket or reach for the controls in your car or crib. Such double XL is highlighting half a 100 albums that meet this distinction. The list is not definitive, and while many of these are undisputed classics, some are less heralded works that nevertheless pass the test. Take a trip down memory lane and reflect on 50 stellar albums with nary a whack track. And of course, we start off with the Alcoholics, 21 and over, um, J. Cole, Forest Hills Drive, um, Prince Paul, Prince Among Thieves. We have Cold Link, At What Cost? Common, um, B. We got Blue in Exile, Below the Heavens. Vince Staples, Big Fish Theory. Mos Def, Black on Both Sides. Sticky Fingers, Black Trash, The Autobiography of Kirk Jones. Fashawn, Boy Meets World. No relations to the TV show, folks. Damn, by Kendrick Lamar. Pusha T, Daytona. Future DS2. We got Master Ace, Disposable Arts. We got Ice Cube, another classic, Death Certificate. Wu Tang Clan, Enter the Wu Tang 36 Chambers. Public Enemy, Fear of a Black Planet. Lupe Fiasco, Food and Liquor is basically celebrating what is it, the 15th or 25th anniversary. Congratulations to Lupe Fiasco on the debut album that's actually being celebrated through its anniversary. Let's make some noise. All right, let's keep going here, man. So 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. Even though there was a movie about that, I actually saw that movie. Actually, it's pretty decent. Kendrick Lamar on Good Kid, Maddie City. I didn't know about that album, so you know. Anyway, so Little Kim, Hardcore. There's the Clips, Hell Have No Fury. Um, all-time greatest classic album of all time, which is Nas Illmatic, 1994. Even my sister still got that album up to this day, actually. We got Kevin Gates, Isla, late great DMX. It's dark and hell is hot. Of course, Ti with King. Of course, Kanye West late registration. Of course, Jeezy. Let's get it. Thug Motivation 101. Um, late great Notorious B.I.G., aka Biggie Smalls, Life After Death. Rock Marciano, Markberg, um, and we have Little Brother. May the Lord watch. Of course, A Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauders, who I will be reviewing their discography in my other platform, Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast review show in a future episode. So stay tuned for that one right there. Okay, Bass Milky Way, the candy bar, and part of the solar system. I get it. Oh man. Oh man, Kanye West, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. And then we have Raekwon, Only Built for Cuban Links, which he made the sequel to it already. Yeah, excuse me. And Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt. We have UGK Riding Dirty, um, Run the Jewels, Run the Jewels 2, Ghostface Killer, Supreme Caliente. No. Drake, Take Care. Dr. Dre, The Chronic. Mobb Deep, The Infamous. Lost Tapes by Nas. And there's A Tribe Called Quest, The Low End Theory, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, Cormega, The Realness, Capone and Noriega, The War Report, The Roots, Things Fall Apart, OC, Word of Life, Kanye West, and Yeezus. Okay, these are the 50 albums that don't have whack weak songs, okay? So that's pretty good. That's a pretty good decent list, man, if you ask me. Yeah, that's a pretty good list, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I like this list. I like this damn list, man. For real, for real. And yeah. Let's get into a little thing. All right, before I go into Rick Ross, man, I didn't know about this day when we was in July called 7-Eleven Day. Now, for those of you folks out there that don't know what 7-Eleven Day, I'm here to fill you in on that one. So, and this is basically to celebrate its 95th birthday. Now, that's fucking ill right there, man. So, let's get into what this is. All right, so this is from the website positively Osceola.com. It's National 7-Eleven Day, so this is the breakdown right here, folks. Listen to this. It's July 11th or 7-Eleven, and today there is a convenience store chain that celebrates and gives away one of its drinks as famous as the actual name of its stores, 7-Eleven. That's that's right. Today is National 7-Eleven Day, conveniently scheduled on 7-Eleven each year. The world's largest convenience store chain is offering one of its signature items, the Slurpee, for free. The icy cold beverage, a popular choice for cooling off all summer long, is free today for 7 Rewards and Speedy Rewards app members. App members can enjoy a free small Slurpee through Monday with a coupon added to their loyalty accounts. Um, this year, its 95th 7-Eleven has sweetened the deal. For the first time, the Slurpee deal is being offered across 7-Eleven Speedway and Stripes stores, the chain said in a news release. 7-Eleven says it has other items for $1 through Monday for its rewards members. Man, that's pretty cool, man. $1 seems like a good decent deal, man. So let's talk Slurpee history a bit. The Slurpee debuted in 1966. I didn't know that. While the machine already existed, 7-Eleven modified the original machine made by Nedlick, which was used to make the icy, and then branded and licensed the frozen drink under the name Slurpee. Advertising executive Bob Stanford gave the sweet icy drink the name for the sound it makes as it is sucked through a straw. The term brain freeze existed before 7-Eleven commandeered it into 1981 to replace ice cream headache or the more technical cold stimulus headache. In 1990, brain freeze was often used as a sports term to refer to athletes who faltered on the field. It also applied to the side effects of medications, especially if they affected our mental capacity. However, immediately after 7-Eleven supposedly redefined the phrase, sports columnists quickly reused the phrase to their benefit. Athletes still had a brain freeze when they made an error, but the columnists cleverly explained the player must have had a Slurpee before taking the field. Whatever that all means, most everyone has tried one or 100 or more, and those who have can all agree. There's nothing like a freezing cold Slurpee on a hot day. So head over to a 7-Eleven today. Of course, it already took place July 11th of this year, and enjoy a free Slurpee on National 7-Eleven Day. Man, 95th birthday, man. Wow. Let's make some noise, man. 95 years, man. Let's applaud this. Happy 95th birthday to 7-Eleven, folks. You know what I'm saying? That's a major milestone right there, man, for a company like this. Um okay. Okay, let's talk Eminem's daughter. Let's talk Eminem's daughter. Um let's see. So Eminem's daughter Haley Jade, right? Um has entered the shady business. The 26-year-old social media influencer has launched a weekly podcast, Just a Little Shady, the title of which references Eminem's alter ego, Slim Shady. The first episode premiered Friday. Um, Haley Jade, Eminem's daughter, is the host of a new podcast, Just a Little Shady. And this is from the Yahoo website, folks. I want to be a place where I can share more about my life, talk about things I've never talked about, and just for you guys who have been with me for a long time, get to know me a little better, and just new people get to know me a little better. She says at the top of the first episode, she also promises hot takes on current events. She's joined by Brittany Edney, a childhood friend whom she grew up with and has known since second grade. The podcast has more than 21,000 subscribers on YouTube and 52,000 followers on Instagram. And the first episode titled "It's a Double Intender" has more than 50,000 views on YouTube. It is also available on Spotify. Um, the 26-minute first episode include talk of a recent trip up north over the 4th of July holiday, the trend of young fans going to see the new Minions movie while dressed in suits, and binge watching Stranger Things. I don't want to sound too bandwagon, Haley J says of the Netflix series, but I'm obsessed. Yeah, I know. I know the feeling. Yeah. Haley Jade, a frequent topic of Eminem's lyrics and a sometimes collaborator, she appeared on 2002's My Dad's Gone Crazy, has built up a base of 2.8 million followers on Instagram and 968,000 followers on TikTok. The Michigan State University graduate has filed for a trademark under the company name Haley Jade LLC for a clothing line to sell hats, shirts, jackets, and more, according to The Sun. Eminem, meanwhile, will release Curtain Call 2, his second greatest hits set, next month, and will be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame at a ceremony in Los Angeles in November. Will Carpenter is in Wyoming. Tribune Eagles Arts and Entertainment features reporter. He can be reached by email at wcarpenter at wyomingnews.com or by phone at 307-633-3135. Follow him on Twitter at WorldCarp. Yeah. All right. Congratulations to Eminem's daughter, Haley Jade. I may check out her podcast, and I might do a review on it though, man. So let me make some noise for that right there, man. Yeah, let's talk Rick Ross, man. We gotta talk Rick Ross, man. And this is pretty interesting right here, man. He said he's getting into the podcasting business. Um, yeah, let's take a look at that one right there, man. Let's take a look. All right, so this is according to Revolt TV, and I'll get to Hip Hop DX in a sec. Um, okay, Rick Ross has never been the one to only have a single trick up his sleeve. Although his rise to fame was through his career as a recording artist, the Miami-bred rapper has since expanded his title as an entrepreneur. Um, now having his have ha, excuse me now having is hand in brands like Wingstop, Checkers, and Rallies, Lock, Bel Air. Oh shit. Bamboo and Rap Snacks. This week, this week, Ross announced his new venture, podcasting. The Aston Martin music rapper took to Instagram yesterday to share his plans of starting his own show. I woke up and had a beautiful idea, a boss idea. Ross began. I'm going to start a podcast, dead ass serious. And guess what? I want you all to help me name my podcast. Hmm. Well, and and let me see. Yeah. He then tells listeners there's an incentive to help him come up with his name, with his podcast title. If I decide to use your name, I'll bless you with the whole Trinity. I'm going to make sure you get a Bel Air, Bel Air bottle. I'm going to make sure you get a a Villon bottle, and make sure you get a bamboo bottle, and of course a McQueen and a violet frog. Oh wow. Oh man, violet fraud bottle. Oh shit. Big business opportunity for you, said Ross. The comments on his Instagram post are already flooded with some promising suggestions. Among these are Boss Talk Podcast by Shozy Morning Glory by Scram Jones and the Hunt Podcast commented by Hot Freestyle. Oh boy. In terms of what Rose has been up to on the music front, he can be heard on several recent tracks like Ice Cream by Freddie Gibbs, About That by Kent Jones, and Couldn't Wait for It by Blast. His last full-length project, Richer Than I Ever Been, arrived last year and boosted assists from names like Benny the Butcher, Wale, Jasmine Sullivan, and many more. You can view Rick Ross' podcast announcement down below. Wow. And let's see. I don't know what Gilly the Kid is doing, man. Yo, seriously? Oh my gosh. So all right. So Rick Ross and Gilly the Kid seem at odds with each other after the podcast host called out the rapper during an episode of his $1 million worth of game show. Ross hadn't responded to the disses, but Gilly isn't done with him just yet. Oh my gosh, man. Man, two grown ass men beefing with each other. Come on. Like seriously? Seriously, life is too short to be fucking ground beefing with one another, man. Like for real, man. That's crazy. Um, yeah. Anyway, man. On Thursday, July 14th, of course, the biggest boss jumped on his Instagram story to announce he'll be launching his own podcast, but he needed a name for it and asked fans to help him out. So, guys, I woke up just had a beautiful idea, a boss idea. Rick Ross said, I'm going to start a podcast. Yep, I'm going to start a podcast. Dead ass serious. And guess what? I want you to help me name my podcast. And if I decide to use your name, guess what? I'm going to bless you with the Holy Trinity. Rose then proceeded to show off his sprawling liquor collection to Bel Air. Oh man. Oh man. Bel Air villain Bamboo McQueen and the Violet Frog. No, Violet Frog, sorry. Um Telling fans whoever had the best name would get a bottle of each. Big business opportunity for you. He added Rick Ross, huge announcement starting the podcast. Yeah. And Gilly the Kid caught wind of Rose's request and wasted no time answering the call by dissing him. The Philly native took to his Instagram with a post showing a flyer of Rick Ross back in his correctional officer days with the title Lock It Up podcast with Rick Ross. Why are you bringing up old wounds, man? Like, what is wrong with you? Seriously. You got nothing else better to do? Like, seriously, to bring up old shit? Got your name for your podcast, Rich Forever at the Mickey Mouse Show. Gilly wrote in his caption, "Your history ain't right to fucks with me. You better leave that alone." The disc comes A few days after Gilly the Kid hurled a longer shot at the Miami native while interviewing multi-platinum producer Southside, Gilly wasn't happy with Rick Ross calling him a fraud for stretching the truth regarding an encounter with former rival Lil Wayne at Jackson State University. These old niggas, they don't want to hear the roar of the crowd no more, and they still think the roar gonna come back. So they be on Instagram and they be on social media doing dumb shit. He said, I just bought a cow. Why the fuck would you buy a cow for? Um, you know, I was gonna bake you, nigga. I seen you in the comments, nigga. You know I was gonna bake your goofy ass. Fuck wrong with you. Don't ever comment on nothing about me, nigga. When you used to be a CEO, nigga. When you used to lock niggas like wallow in the cell, nigga. You know I was gonna bake your dumb ass. You are asking why would you buy a cow? Because he could fucking do that. He can fucking do that. What do you mean? Yo. Oh my gosh, man. I really hate to say this shit though, man, but I don't first of all, man, as I said before, man, life is too short to be ground beefing with one another and bringing up fucking old wounds, man. Like seriously though, like, knock it off, Gilly the Kid. Seriously, knock it off, man. For real, for real. I mean, let Ross do his podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, man. We'll see how it goes. Ah, man. Man, you want to talk about old niggas and stuff like that, man. Gilly the Kid is an old nigga too. Yo, seriously, he an old nigga too. What the fuck? Hey, also real shit, man. Let me just move on to the next one, man. For real, man. Let's see. Oh, wait. Drake. I meant to talk about Drake, man. Hold on. Wait. What's going on with Drake? I forgot all about that, man. Hold on, Drake. Drake. Oh, okay. All right, Let's go to Drake, man, because I haven't had a chance to actually. Yeah. Oh, come on, man. All right. All right. So here's going. It was going down. All right. So we got some Drake news to cover actually. All right. So after taking a hiatus in 2019, Drake's OVO Festival is heading back to Toronto. Drizzy teased on Tuesday, July 12th, that he be making a big announcement come Wednesday, July 13th, and made good on his promise, unveiling a star-studded lineup for the festival. Starting on July 28th, the all-Canadian North Stars will kick things off, followed by a headlining performance from Chris Brown and Lil Baby on July 29th, which happened already, before Drake himself wrapped things up with his historical Young Money reunion performance on August 1st. I mean, this means that the Drake, Lil Wayne, and Nicki Minaj will likely perform together for the first time in years. October World Weekend, Drizzy wrote on Instagram, I'm currently working on bringing OVO Fest around the world. in 2023 for the 10th anniversary, but of course, we wanted to turn the city up for the summer. More event announcements to come. On sale on tickets on sale Friday at Ticketmaster. Of course, Drake had previously announced that he had plans to bring OVO Fest back to this summer after the mogul made a surprise appearance during British rapper Dave's performance at his Toronto venue history back in May. After running through Knife Talk, Drake showed the crowd some love before announcing the return of OVO Fest. I love you with all my heart. They let the city back open, so I will see you at OVO Fest soon, he said at the time. Drake has been incredibly busy these past few months after dropping off his surprise dance album. Honestly, never mind, which I I I'm gonna actually try to I think I reviewed that already. I'm not sure, but in June. The OVO head honcho has been hard at work rolling out music videos as fan favorites like Massive and Sticky began to dominate summer radio. During his initial announcement teaser on Tuesday, Drake also took a moment to thank his fans for tuning in to the new project. Appreciate everyone listening to the new album, he said during a live stream on the gambling site Stake, and embracing something that I wanted to do for a long time. Appreciate all the love. He added, in quote, means a lot to me that it's been this many years, people still tuning in, being open, showing a lot of love too. Different shit. I'm going crazy though. I'm just letting you know right now. I'm in a different bag right now. I promise you, scary. Meanwhile, Drake extended his lucky gambling streak on Monday night, July 11th, of course, winning almost $25 million playing roulette. How about that? The OVO hitmaker hosted his second Twitch live stream with OVO Casino Stake, which saw him test his luck at a virtual roulette table while giving away $1 million to lucky viewers. During the virtual event, Drake, aka D Pockets, yo shit, D Pockets, oh shit, was joined by special guest French Montana, who watched the Toronto native win $12.96 million and $11.95 million on individual bets, both on the same number. Okay, we got some more Drake news to get to. Actually, damn. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. All right. Okay. According to Variety, Drake, Selena Gomez, Paul McCartney, and Ringo Starr are the among the Emmy nominated producers in the series and specials categories, the TV Academy announced. Grammy winning superstar Drake is a first time Emmy nominee as an executive producer of HBO's Euphoria, alongside fellow EPs Adele, Future, Nur, and the quadruple nominated Zendaya, um, who's also nominated for lead actress in a drama and 2 original songs. At age 25, Zendaya is now officially the youngest woman ever nominated for producing at the Emmys. In addition, um, in addition to being the youngest two-time lead acting nominee ever, Gomez is also officially an Emmy nominee as an executive producer for Only Murders in the Building, the first time a Latina has received a nom for a comedy series for a show she also starred in. She's in great company alongside her co-stars Steve Martin and Martin Short. Although she won 3 Emmys for acting, Laura Linney got her first nom as a co-executive producer on Netflix's Ozark. Um, her first for the series. A co-star, Jason Bateman, nominated for acting and directing, is also among the producers. The stars who missed out on acting noms in various genre categories found love as producers, such as Lee Shriver, Ray Donovan, the movie, Ben Foster, the Survivor, and Wendy McLondon, Covey. Reno 911, The Hunt for K. Annan, Q. Annan, um, which marks her first ever nomination. The two living members of the Beatles, Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr, are nominees for Peter Jackson's docuseries "The Beatles Get Back" from Disney Plus, alongside John Lennon's widow Yoko Ono. This marks McCartney's third Emmy nom and Starr and Ono's first. Netflix's Squid Game has two nominated producers, Kim Ji Yeon and H. Wang Dunk Hyuk, um, who directed and wrote the series. It's the smallest producing team nominated for the drama series since Murder She Wrote in 1987 with Peter S. Fisher and Robert F. O'Neill. um, on the service, team stars Adam Scott and Patricia Arquette are official nominees for the Apple TV Plus drama series. In the latter's case, she may be among the first to be nominated for supporting actress drama and drama series in the same year. Producers Quinta Brunson from Abbott Elementary, which just got nominated for a second season. Jason Kim Berry and Stephanie Robinson, What We Do in the Shadows, are nominated in the comedy series category. Other acting nominees that are now doubled up with on the limited series side include Michael Keaton, Dope Sick, Seth Rogen, Pam and Tommy, and Amanda Seyfried, The Dropout. Marvel Studios head honcho Kevin Feige picked up his second career nom for Outstanding Animated Program for What If after last year's juggernaut WandaVision. Interestingly, musician Kanye West is not among the names for his documentary series, Genius, a Kanye trilogy, and neither is Britney Spears for Controlling Britney Spears. The Emmys will take place on Monday, September the 12th. Okay. Let me see. What else? What else, man? Damn, son. Um, what else, man? Okay, what else? Yeah, this is from. Yeah, I think that's it, man. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it for music news and stuff. So let me see how much time I got here. Yeah, we good. Um, all right, so let's go into which movie took the number one spot right here. And this goes out to a little segment that I like to call let me see what this is. The movie Man Cave Popcorn. All right. I know you're hungry. I know you're hungry for a snack right now. So get your snacks ready, your drinks and stuff like that, and head over to the movie Man Cave Popcorn. All right. A recent movie that just came out. It's called DC League of Super Pets. Um, Okay. The animated adventure DC League of Super Pets is the number one movie at the box office after overtaking Jordan Peele's horror hit Nope. Animation reigns supreme this weekend with the new film DC League of Super Pets landing at the top of the box office with its debut weekend. The animated feature has scored $23 million, putting it into the top spot at domestic theaters. It pulled in another $18.4 million overseas to garner a total haul of $41.4 million. Projections had called for DC League of Super Pets to earn 25 to 30 million domestically, putting the release slightly below expectations. Jared Sheen directed DC League of Super Pets using a screenplay co-written with John Whittington. The film follows the pets of famous DC superheroes such as Superman and Batman as they work together to rescue the human crime fighters who've been abducted by Lex Luthor. And an A-list voice cast is featured as the film stars Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Kevin Hart, Kate McKinnon, John Krasinski, Vanessa Bayer, Diego Luna, Natasha Leon, Thomas Middleditch, oh shit, Olivia Wilde, Mark Man, Mark Moron, no, not moron, Keith David, Lena Headley, and Keanu Reeves, among others. With this move, Nope gets dethroned from the top spot that it held from its own debut last weekend. Directed by Jordan Peele, the sci-fi horror film has domestically pulled in $18.5 million, putting its haul in the United States and Canada up to $80.5 million. This is a drop of about 58% from the film's premiere weekend when Nope debuted at $44.3 million. With its opening weekend, the movie did score the highest earning debut for an original movie since Peele's Us was released in 2019. Um, yeah, the comic book movie Thor: Love and Thunder falls into number three with its fourth weekend in theaters. It has garnered another $13 million to toss on the pile, having grossed over $301 million domestically. Worldwide, it's at more than $662 million. Um, The animated sequel Minions: The Rise of Gru will fall into number four with $10.8 million earned domestically. It's now past $320.4 million with that total bumped up to $710.3 million when factoring in worldwide ticket sales. Rounding up the top five will be the hit sequel Top Gun Maverick, which already made over $1 billion already, by the way, which continues to fly high, still scoring big bucks after 10 weekends in theaters. It's one of the highest grossing movies of all time. Of course, um, of course, so you can check out the full top 10 list for domestic box office weekend below, and you can see more detailed information at the numbers. And like I said, we'll go over this. So number one is DC League of Super Pets, $23 million. Nope. And number two, $18.5 million. Thor: Love and Thunder, $13 million. Minions: The Rise of Gru, $10.8 million. Top Gun Maverick, $8.2 million, which already made $1 billion already. Where the Crawdads Sing, $7.5 million. Elvis, that was previously number one, ends up in number 7, $5.3 million. The Black Phone, the horror movie, rated R, $2.5 million at number 8. Of course, number 9, Jurassic World Dominion, $2 million. And finally, rounding out the top 10 is Vengeance, $1.7 million. All right. That was what's going on in the weekend box office. I will do this again though, man. This sometime on a weekly basis. So there you go right there. Okay. Yeah, let's do a little something called podcast free game mechanisms, man. I haven't done that in a while, so why not though, man? Why not go into it right now? And all right. Okay. Now for those of you who are before I get into it though, man. If you like to support this show right here, there's two ways to do this though, and the first thing is to make a charitable donation to my Cashapp, which is $ G Money Stacks 555. That's $ capital G lowercase MONEY capital S lowercase TACKZ 555. Whatever amount of money you decide to put in that you're comfortable with will be appreciated. So you don't have to stress yourself out having a lot of money to show more support. So there it is right there. Now into the segment of podcast free mechanisms. Now there's some key important things you need to start a podcast, right? So you're gonna need some headphones right here. You're also gonna need a microphone like you see right here. And also you're gonna need a laptop along with supporting software. You're gonna need a hosting site. You're gonna need what else you need? You're gonna need supporting. You're gonna need a unique name for your podcast right there. So there you go, right there. You need any unique name that you come up with. Has to represent you and your story. It could be a unique name that nobody has ever heard before, which is good. So you know what I'm saying. And starting off with, I will mention Anchor afterwards, actually. So you can set up an account with StreamYard as a supporting software for your YouTube live streams. Once you type in your email address or your podcast show email address, you'll be able to get an email from the people from StreamYard, so you can get an idea on the 6-number login code. Once you get the login code numbers, you can copy and paste it to the space where you type in letters and numbers and stuff. And once you paste the 6 number login code, you should be good to go to set up your own live stream schedules. And of course, the thing about StreamYard is you are allowed to send invite links up to 6 people. Now, the upgraded version, you're gonna have to pay out of pocket if you're gonna do more than 6 people. Now, for the most part, StreamYard has some good sound quality so far. I've been using this so far for the most part. It's been pretty good to me, better than Zoom, and yeah, it is pretty good though, man. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's gonna really do it for this segment right here. And I'm gonna have some stuff to say at the end of the show anyway, so I'm gonna just save that for the end of the show. Um, so yeah. Our last segment of the night is stream choices on the go. Let's do this. All right, so you like what you heard in today's episode 173, titled 7-Eleven Day, or any previous latest episodes whatsoever that's already up to every streaming platform and YouTube channel pages and stuff, which I will get to next. But first, let me get to the social media handles where you could actually get into where you could actually follow the show. You can follow the show Off the Meat Rack Chainz New York podcast on Facebook and Instagram, alongside with my Sports Edition show, Excellent Fun Vibrant Podcast, Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast, the review show, which is also on Instagram as well. And I just released episode 76 last night. Make sure you check out the Gold School on episode 74 on there, and feel free to actually comment on what you like about the reviews, the topics, the gaming news, which I added, and all the other good stuff right there. And you can also follow me on the gram too, which is G Money Stacks 555 in Queens, New York, right there. And of course, be sure you turn on your notification so you could be able to keep track of some details of when each episode is going to be dropping. And like I said, it's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. All right. So, now before I get into the all your streaming platforms whatsoever, and speaking of Anchor, man, Anchor is the hosting site that I use to put my podcast shows and episodes on there. So I recommend Anchor for those of you who want to start a podcast like I'm doing right now with 3 shows underneath my belt. So there you go, right there. And you can leave a voice message on any questions that you have for me, topic ideas. Remember, I'm not doing too much politics, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing too much politics here, man. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, I don't do conspiracy theories here, man. And I don't like the stunt that a certain individual basically said on episode 170 and on the Instagram live feed. I'm not gonna say who it is. But that person knows who he is. So there you go, right there, man, with the whole fucking pandemic shit, man. Which the part that he doesn't realize that a lot of people died, a lot of people lost their jobs and shit. Everybody's fucking isolated and fatigued and all that other stuff. Like I experienced, man. I experienced being fatigued, being isolated, man. the fact that we couldn't hug and kiss anymore, it really affected my mental health, man. Seriously, it's not a joke. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and another thing I want to address too, man. A lot of people been asking me about my username on Instagram, and I may have touched on it a couple of times. Um, I had this username when I was in college. I went to LaGuardia Community College actually, and when I was making the Instagram account, I didn't want to use my government name. All right. As most of you may or may not know, I got the nickname G Money Stacks when I was in college. This was after the time I was in Florida when I got the nickname the Gregonator. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want my government name to be worn out, so I was looking for something fresh. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, and then it just clicked. It just clicked to me, man. And for those of you that's wondering what the G stands for, it stands for my nicknames, Greg and Gregonator. You know what I'm saying? So there it is, right there, man. And I am repping Queens, New York, and I am a hard worker, essential worker for big lots and stuff. And I am a podcast host who's doing the best he can to show consistency, confidence in my podcast and everything else. In between, I'm letting success speak for itself, man. I'm not trying to, like I said, I'm not trying to be on mainstream TV or anything like that whatsoever. It's just not for me, man. And I'm not into teleprompters or any other type of shit whatsoever because it doesn't feel authentic to me, man. I'd rather be authentic with my content creations over having a fucking um 5 minutes of fame and glory and buzz on fucking TikTok, man, which does not feel authentic to me. I'm sorry, but I'm not a TikTok person, man. Stop fucking pressuring me to make a TikTok, man. I'm not a comedian who's making all these challenges and all these other crazy shit. I'm not that guy, man. Like, cut it out, man. Just wanted to actually get that off my chest, man. For real, for real. So anyway, man, now that I got that out the way, man, I want to actually mention where you can actually listen, stream, and watch the podcast episodes on there. So and as I started with Anchor, yes, you can leave a voice message. You could share some questions, your thoughts on the topics that was discussed today or any previous episodes whatsoever. And the link right here in the bio is on both of my pages, which is G Money Stacks 555 in Queens, New York, and Off the Meat Rack Chainz New York podcast as well, which says Linktree/G Money Stacks 555, where you're gonna see a whole list of all your streaming platforms and the YouTube. It's all there. Make sure you follow. Make sure you follow on there. And as I'm listing the streaming platforms, make sure you follow. Make sure you do the rest as I mentioned everything. Starting with Anchor, man. We are on Anchor, Audacity, Audible, Audio Burst, Amazon Music, Breaker, Cashbox FM, Deezer, Listen Notes, Moon FM Podcast, Player FM, Pocket Cast, Podbay, Podfriend, Podopolo, Podorama, Podcast Index, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, Podverse, Reason FM, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, Google Podcasts, and you can make a and you can also, by the way, um you can also give a 5-star rating to Podchaser, Podfriend, and along with Spotify, so you don't have to worry about putting all that pressure on yourself on one particular area. And you can also listen to Off the Meat Rat Chainz New York podcast on Radio Public, iHeartRadio, the number one app from music, radio, and podcast. And make sure you follow my other shows that's also on iHeartRadio and other streaming platforms, which is the Sports Edition show, Excellent Fun Vibrant Podcast, and Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast Review Show. And for those of you, one person, I'm gonna give a shout out to a fellow podcaster, Sean, who is about to approach his 200th episode. You know what I'm saying, Sensibly Cynical. And for those of you who may not know what that is, he has a podcast that's on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and other streaming platforms. Make sure you follow the podcast on Instagram as well. And I like to actually elaborate on when I was on his Instagram live feed, he was wondering how I got the name Off the Meat Rack Chainz New York podcast. So let me just break this down right here, man. So Off the Meat Rack and Off the Chain, it's like combined into one. So Off the Meat Rack basically means fresh and butters. You know what I'm saying? And Off the Chain means wild, crazy fun. You know what I mean? So all that is basically combined into one. It's just it's like a New York lingo catchphrase that clicked to me when I was in private school. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to actually do a little explanation on how the name came about. So this is for you, Sean, from Sensibly Cynical Podcast. Congratulations on reaching the 200 episode in advance. If I don't leave a voice message, I'm just gonna do it in this episode right here. So there you go, right there, man. And last but not least, the YouTube. Make sure you grab that subscribe button on the YouTube channel page, G Money Stacks 555, where you see all the New York episodes already uploaded and posted to the YouTube channel page. Tap that notification bell so you can be reminded when the show goes in the air via live stream. Leave a like and a comment along with the episodes. And of course, stay tuned for more video content, upcoming episodes, previous episodes, and of course, download these episodes. Very important. Share the videos, share the episodes, tell a friend to another friend, spread the word. Word of mouth is important. And of course, you can share the podcast along with your wives, your husbands, your boyfriends, girlfriends, friends, and the people you're cool with from work, and the people that's morally supporting you in your careers, as far as radio personalities, podcasting, whatever career field you're doing and stuff like that. It's important to do what really makes you. It's important to do what makes you happy, mentally, physically, and spiritually, man. You know what I'm saying? And of course, like I said, man, follow your dreams, follow your goals and dreams. Don't let anybody stop you. You know what I'm saying? And the grind doesn't stop. You know what I'm saying? The grind does not stop though, man. You know what I'm saying? Hard work pays off. New York wasn't built in a day. It takes time and years. You just gotta trust the process and what you do in your craft, all that other good shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? And also, for all you podcasters out there, especially the ones that's trying to create one, man, the most important thing about being a podcaster, host, and stuff like that, it's not just about pleasing the people that's listening and stuff like that. You also have to be confident in your craft. You also got to be comfortable in finding your voice, finding your niche, finding your whens, your hows, your whys, your whys and your whats. Also, It's also important to be on your P's and Q's with consistency and do it on a weekly basis so you can build more content and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, you're gonna have fucking success. Like I'm doing right now. 173 episodes is in the books, folks. You know what I'm saying? And the most important thing about being a podcaster, host, and all that other stuff, man, is to find things that clicks to you and make sure you get in your zone, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your zone, stay in your lane, and of course, get in your zone, man. That's the most important thing right here, man, of being a podcaster, host, or any career field whatsoever you desire that you dream of doing and stuff like that. Don't let anybody stop you from doing that. Not your parents, not anybody, not no motherfucker, man. Because at the end of the day, you're doing what makes you fucking happy, man. That's what matters to you, and that's what really matters to me, man. So basically, have confidence in your voice behind the microphone, and all the other good stuff right there, man, will come into fruition. Everything will come together like a puzzle, man. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna do it for me, man. This is G Money Stacks. I'm G Money Stacks right here. Thank you very much for listening and tuning in to rocking with me, man, on episode 173 titled 7-Eleven Day. And I'll see y'all in the next episode. Next time, man. Hey, yo, listen, hold on. Let me see who just commented, man. Hold on, real quick, man. All right, shout out to Robin Smalls, man. You know what I'm saying? With all the love, I appreciate that right there, and I appreciate that right there, man. And yeah, man. I'm out of here. I'm off this shit. Thank you very much for listening and tuning in and rocking with me. Do what you love. Follow your goals and dreams. Don't let anybody stop you. And of course, be confident in what you do with your craft, whether it's behind the microphone of your podcast, radio shows, whatever it may be, man. And do what makes you smile for the sake of your mental health, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you only got one life to live, man. So think about that, man. Think about all the things I just mentioned to you just now, man, about confidence and stuff like that, man, and your craft, podcasting, whatever it may be, man. I'm off this shit, man. Thank you so much for tuning in and rocking with me in this episode, man. And I'll see y'all in the next episode, man. Peace and one love. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And peace and one love. And good night, folks.